This is Tevz of the Unknown, and I'm here to talk about the Royal Rumble that is coming up on Saturday on ESPN. Not at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, or even 6 o'clock. It's going to be at 1 o'clock p.m. because it's in Saudi Arabia. And it's in a stadium that took 15 to 20 days to make from the ground up, which is crazy to even think. You know what I mean? It's like the Extreme Home Makeover Stadium Edition or something, you know? um, yeah. So we got about 4 matches, which is 1 or 2 matches, which is usually one match less than we usually get, but it is the Royal Rumble. So I want to talk about my predictions for each and every match. Could be surprises, maybe not. I want to go through them. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this. All right, here we go. We got the WWE Championship with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, career match AJ Styles versus Gunther, the men's Royal Rumble match, and the women's Royal Rumble match. 4 matches. So, I want to go ahead and just hold on. I gotta say, we're gonna start with Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn, and we gotta start right here. Look how beautiful this man looks, man. Respectfully, look, this man looks like a champion, and I'm so happy he's got one, dude. He was putting banger after banger after banger after banger storyline, and now he's got it all together. He's got the championship. He prayed for it, and it happened, folks. Finally, it happened for him, and he could thank Jacob Fatu for that. And I kind of thank him too. And it's not a thing against Cody Rhodes, okay? I feel like he's getting stale, and Cody Rhodes, and so I just felt that this was necessary. Even though you saw more of an aggressive side with him and Drew McIntyre, I just feel like it needed to happen. I felt like he should have lost it at WrestlePalooza, honestly, but they went against it and decided to wait until a SmackDown event. So it's fine though. Hopefully, he holds on to it a little bit longer. So now we are going to look, and his opponent is Sami Zayn. Let's just be honest. Sami Zayn was winless against Drew McIntyre coming into the Rumble, and he's going to be winless against Drew McIntyre after the Royal Rumble. Drew McIntyre is going to beat Sami Zayn. Now, I could say Drew McIntyre could beat this man straight up because he has beaten this man straight up before. But I think shenanigans will be in play. I think Trick Williams is going to come in and interfere. He's going to cost Sami Zayn the match in front of his people. And yeah, I don't think Drew could win straight up, but I think Trick Williams, the story to push Trick versus Sami, going probably into Elimination Chamber, then probably WrestleMania, is that Trick Williams screws over Sami Zayn because he believes Sami Zayn stole his opportunity. So that's how I'm going, and if you hear a dog snoring, it's because they are sound asleep. I'm trying my best to do this right now. Try my best. All right. So at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre is going to beat Sami Zayn, and he'll hold on to it till WrestleMania, where he could possibly lose it, but we're not going that far ahead. Next up is AJ Styles versus Gunther. Career match. AJ Styles loses. It's over for him. His career is over in WWE. Pretty much retired. I saw the trademarks of him having the Phenomenal One, the P1, and the Phenomenal One, AJ Styles. I think those were it. I'm not totally sure. I believe those were it. And if that's the case, he could be gone, man. And then another one called Career Killer could easily be linked to Gunther. You know, his whole shtick now, you don't retire Oldberg's ass. You don't retire the greatest of all time. So it would make sense for AJ Styles to lose at the Royal Rumble, but I no man, not at the Rumble. Well, then again, his WWE career started in the Royal Rumble 10 years ago. Fuck, shit, it could happen. Gunther's not gonna. I don't think Gunther's gonna make him tap out. He'll probably either pass him out, but I think Gunther's gonna win with a pin. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. In my heart, I want there to be something that can continue this to probably WrestleMania, like a double countout or a double disqualification, or both men can't get up to their feet, or double countout would be a pretty good one. Something that takes out both of them, so we can just end this shit in a draw or no contest. I don't want Styles gone, and I want Gunther's progression to grow. So I don't want it. So that's why it's so hard for me. Oh my god. Styles is like, I've known him since he was the only wrestler that I knew outside of WWE growing up. And to think that he's not going to be on my TV screen anymore, it fucking hurts. But Styles not going to win this one. Either way, he's not going to win. So if I'm going to go with my objective mind, I'm going to say Gunther's going to win this one. Son of a bitch. Alright. We got those matches out of the way. The men's Royal Rumble match. Let's go into that one. Surprises are a kind of a thing for the Royal Rumble. Who do I think? Dolph Ziggler from TNA. Mike Santana from TNA. It could be. It's gonna be. You could get Moose from TNA. Frank Kazarian. I think he's still there. I can't remember. I think he's still there. You could get him. TNA. You could get him in from TNA. NXT. God, NXT. Could get Ricky Saints. You definitely could get Ricky Saints. Oba Femi, he left essentially, so he's not really even part of NXT. But Oba Femi's gonna show up. Chris Jericho, that's another one that could show up. I know they said he was still on the AEW roster, but that shit can change. But look what fucking happened with Tommaso Ciampa. I mean, that dude was fucking gone from WWE, and right after he said his goodbyes and that was up. Boom, his ass is up in AEW. I'm so happy for him. Roman Reigns is not really a surprise since he publicly, well, he didn't publicly. They announced it publicly that he declared. But Roman Reigns even coming back, it wouldn't even be a surprise because it's like, damn, like 5-6 times this fool don't come back like in the span of a year. Roman Reigns, come back, please, come back, please, come back. It's crazy. But they still pop for him, and I still love seeing the Tribal Chief, so can't really complain about it. Who can last the longest? I would like to see Jacob or Braun Breaker. Both of them kind of go the distance for a minute. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Both of them that can go the distance. The only, yeah. So I'd say that. I would totally say that. um, Jacob and Braun Breaker. Now, one could come out at 8, another one come out 14 or 13. I mean, they could come out 1 and 2, but I don't think it's gonna happen. 8 and 13, somewhere in between, but they're gonna probably come on early on. They're gonna probably last pretty long before they get eliminated. My winner for that match, Roman Reigns, without a doubt. I don't see anybody that stands out to me that could, that could really be in the main event. I mean, there's Randy Orton, sure, but he's gone for so long. It's kind of weird for him to come back and jump right into that main event spot for WrestleMania. In a pinch, he could do it, but nah. I think it just goes for Roman Reigns. I think there's like a lot of history between him and Drew McIntyre. If he was to go to take the title from Drew on SmackDown, uh, the Drew and the whole bloodline shit, he couldn't even, how he's traumatized about the whole bloodline. Every time he tried to go for the WWE Championship, and Roman and the bloodline kept him from that shit, and now he's a champion, and he gonna do whatever he can to make sure Roman does not take the title from him at WrestleMania in the main event. There's a lot of story there. And if we go back into the record books, I do not believe Drew McIntyre has beaten Roman Reigns in a one-on-one match. Even before the whole bloodline tribal chief stuff. So there's a lot of story between those two guys. And then on the other side, if Roman decides to go after CM Punk, that's a money making match right there. I mean, that's blockbuster. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, stuff behind the scenes and in front of the screens. It's a lot that's there to unpack as well. I just think Roman Reigns it just makes it more clear that Roman Reigns could and should win the Rumble, in my viewpoint, because there's just a lot of stories you can tell with the current champions. So that's my thing. Okay, that's my thing. And then also, if you want to go further, then you have Seth Rollins coming back, and he's going to want to take the title away from Roman. Again, Seth Rollins could actually show up, be a surprise. But, because, the whole injury thing maybe it's not as bad as everyone was saying it was before. It's not the first time Seth Rollins, faked an injury, so it could very well happen. But Roman Reigns is going to win. That's it. Jacob Fatu actually could. I'm just going over. Jacob Fatu could actually win. But I don't think it's going to happen. He could. If they're going with the whole triple threat with Drew and Cody and Jacob, I can see Jacob winning the Rumble. And Cody's like, nah. I got to get this title back, and me got to run this shit back. And somehow his punk ass gets involved, and it becomes a triple threat at WrestleMania. So that could happen that way. And Triple H loves triple threats. Because I guess maybe because it has triple, he's Triple H. Alright, that was lame. Alright, and then finally the Women's Royal Rumble match. Oh man, Mickie James, let's go surprises here. Mickie James, AJ Lee. AJ Lee's kind of not necessarily a surprise, but Jazz. Can we please get Jazz in there, please? Molly Holly, we get Tori Wilson. Trish Stratus. Damn, I can't think of anybody. Okay, TNA. Elena Black. She was Cora Jade, for those of you who watch WWE NXT. She's now on TNA now. You could get that. I don't think Mandy Rose is. I don't think Mandy Rose is gonna. No, I don't think Mandy Rose is gonna be part of it. Gigi Dolan, I think she's part of TNA, right? So it wouldn't be too far out of the stretch. I think Shotzi wouldn't be so bad. And then you got Tiffany Stratton, who I think she was injured or just taking a long time off. She's gonna be back, I'm pretty sure. And obviously Bianca Belair will be back. I just feel it in my heart. I know there's some rumors that she might be pregnant. I don't think she is. I think it was just the finger and them not doing the surgery and really waiting it out, and then also trying to fit her into a story, which then also leads me to what I really want to say. Oh my god. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to hold off on it. Who do I think could last the longest? If I'm going to push anybody, Lyra. I say Lyra Valkyria would probably be like the one that lasts the longest because I think they said that she's gonna have a big 2026. So why not have her last probably like one of the longest in that match? Her and Julia, because I think Julia really needs to have a hell of a performance at the Royal Rumble, and I like to see it happen. So there it is. But if I'm gonna put money on one person, it would be Lyra. Oh, let's get Tatum Paxley in there. Tatum Paxley needs to be in there. Come on, Tatum. And also, so my winner for the women's Royal Rumble match is Bianca Belair. I think that her story with Jade is there. That's the money, another money making match for Las Vegas. These two have history because they're part of the Big Three with Naomi. And then after the betrayal happened, there was just so much mess that happened that even though they kind of sort of figured it out with Naomi, there's still a lot of water not under the bridge between Jade and Bianca. And Jade's been running through SmackDown, not a lot, but maybe she'll beat Jordan Grace. I think if they were to able to either fight on SmackDown or the following SmackDown from the Royal Rumble, then yeah, I just have Jade just going through the roster. I mean, she hasn't really gone through a roster, if we're being for real. And I think that she's kind of beaten down some of the lower on the total pole, but she hasn't really beaten like the upper echelon yet. So we'll see. Her and Bianca, that's just one thing that what Jade was keep saying that she's like that bitch. And I think when Bianca comes back, I think Jade's gonna be like, fuck. There's a lot of story to be told between those two, and it's just there. I mean, she could go to Raw and face Stephanie Bacchia, but there's no real story there. Unless Stephanie Bacchia loses a title to somebody that Bianca has beef with, but I don't think she will. So I just think it's going to come down to Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania. Bianca's going to win it. And Bianca could retain. But that's another time for another story. That's for when I do my WrestleMania stuff. But yeah, this right here, the Women's Royal Rumble match, it's going to go to Bianca. So, to sum it all up, finally, Drew McIntyre beats Sami Zayn because Trick Williams interferes. Gunther beats AJ Styles, even though I kind of hope for a damn double count out or double disqualification or some kind of shit. You know what I mean? That would knock out both motherfuckers. But if it don't happen that way, Gunther's going to win and AJ Styles is going to retire on the same PLE that he started his WWE career 10 years ago. Shit. Damn it. Men's Royal Rumble match winner, Roman Reigns, because there's just too much story there with both champions that you could pick either one and you can't mess with either one, in my opinion. And then, last but not least, Bianca Belair will win the Royal Rumble match because, again, the story with Jade, it's there. And you can't go through the Elimination Chamber because she just won it last year. It'd be weird for her to win it again. So, no. Bianca Belair will win the 2026 Royal Rumble. If not, I will be surprised. If Bianca Belair's not in this, I'm going to be so surprised. And then maybe she is pregnant. Shit. Well, if that's the case, congratulations, Bianca. And Montez Ford. But, barring that she's not pregnant, Bianca Belair will enter the Royal Rumble and leave the Royal Rumble winner for the women. So, those are my thoughts on the winners and surprises here for the Royal Rumble. I can't wait to watch it, and I will be live recording it. I haven't done the last couple of live recordings because I had a lot of stuff to do and getting my head right. So, yeah. So, anyways, you guys, let me know in the comment section, who do you think will win the Royal Rumble from the men or the women? As said, put in the comment section who's going to win with Drew McIntyre, Sami Zayn, and do you think AJ Styles will lose to Gunther? Guess we'll find out soon enough, right? And also let me know in the comment section, who do you think will be the surprise entrance for both the men and the women's Royal Rumble match? And as always, you guys, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let's get those subscribers up. And always, and as always, stay safe. Cherish moments you have with your loved ones for as long as you can. The world keeps getting crazier and crazier, which also led to you guys stay safe out there. And if you're still breathing in and out, you still got time to chase your dreams. It's not over yet. You feel stuck, just keep going. If you feel stuck, I mean, it's a natural thing, but I just say keep going. You'll get unstuck. Just keep the faith. Alright, you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for you guys to listen to me ramble.